We'll become a commentary channel and do a epic react video to the No Man's Sky trailer shit. Everybody, pay attention.
Introducing No Man's Sky version 5.0. A complete
Wait. 4K, thank you.
refresh of the universe. With new technology, new flora and fauna, and new gameplay.
Okay. This looks sick. There's my official YouTuber commentary. We're now a commentary channel. This looks pretty sick, if I do say so myself. Yeah, the floating islands. This is badass. I did see a little bit of this before. The very AI sounding announcer voice is weird. Am I the only one thinking that? Right? Like, listen, like
new flora and fauna and new gameplay.
New flora and fauna. It has that weird enunciation on things that like only an AI does. That doesn't sound real. But besides that, despite all this looks sick, right? I love the. Wait, hold on, Sean. Listen, you can't get this past me. All right, we're gonna go frame by frame on this shit. Okay, cool. Cool. Yup. I think I have a planet like this in my repository or whatever. My you know. Ooh. Okay. All right.
Planet variety is far beyond what was possible before.
Yeah, these look like, you know, they're making the Light No Fire, right? And they're talking about like the actual mountains. These are starting to look like actual mountains.
Real mountains, not video game mountains.
No. Yeah. And somebody else said this too, is that it does look like
Oceans have waves, reflections, and more variety.
the what they're learning from making Light No Fire and the improvements they're doing on that is like being kind of backported too. I think actually Sean says that in his interview, like being backported to No Man's Sky. Right?
Planets have wind patterns. Waves are dynamic and react to weather. On the surface of the planet, there are new volumetrics and atmospherics.
Okay, Sean, listen. Hold on, wait a minute. I just wanna, you know, I just need to. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Ah. Ooh. Okay. That looks really cool. Like the dusty planets. That looks a lot better than what I remember from like the barren wasteland kind of planets.
New cloud tech allows detailed clouds and weather conditions.
That's fun.
In storms, waves, wind, and clouds interact for incredible immersion.
This looks sick. They're also, hold on. Notice up in the corner right over here, they're sprinkling in little bits of like new things that they're not even talking about. Okay, walker battles. What is that even? What the fuck are walker battles? I want to see that.
Clouds.
I'm assuming that means the big walking robot machines. We fought them before. When they say walker battles as like a new thing, is this like they fight each other, or is there like multiple of them now? I'm not 100% sure what they mean. It sounds exciting. Yeah, I want to go over the patch notes too after this.
Interact for incredible immersion.
The only thing I love all this. The only thing is I wish if you look at this grass patch right here, it's kind of like doing a lot of texture stretching, right? You see that? You can even see the animation. It reaches the end of like maximum stretch and then like stops because it's like, oh, we can't go any far. So you get like, see, like it's like it just doesn't move for a couple frames. You know what I mean? Before then pulling back. That's the only thing that looks a little weird. You know, No Man's Sky's always kind of had its own little visual art style though, so it's not like it doesn't really matter. It's not like a big detractor. This is one of the things like as a game developer, I notice these little details and shit.
New creatures are out.
Look at this fucking thing. What the fuck? I love they're adding more variety to creatures because the creatures are kind of procedural, right? So you see the kind of like the same pieces. You know what I mean? So hopefully with all the new stuff, it kind of mitigates that. You don't see like too much repetitiveness. That would be really nice.
Here to discover.
Solar ship crafting. This looks cool.
With a combat-focused expedition.
Yeah.
Our journey continues.
Yeah. I wanna see. I love all this, but I want to see, like, as someone who's been playing No Man's Sky since release and then each update, there's some things that I would like to see that sometimes feels a little disconnected. I mean, No Man's Sky, I think, is the greatest comeback story of all time in gaming. Oh yeah, by the way, this is all free, of course, which is fucking insane. There was a meme with, like, Sean busting into the room being like, it's free update time. The guy's like, no, I have money, please just take my money, Sean. Fucking so funny. Yeah, they are setting such a good example for the rest of the gaming industry. They just keep pumping out banger after banger. That said, I've always wished there was more interactivity with, like, the creatures on the planet. For example, more ways to interact with them, more ways you maybe would see them interacting with their environment. Like the flying creatures, they don't ever, like, imagine if they could come down and attack you. That just doesn't happen. There's more things like that I wish were expanded upon to really immerse myself. But other than that, like, dude, everything they're doing is just so fantastic.
With every update, we just want to surprise.
Yeah, I would say this is a surprise because this is out already, right? They don't do a trailer of, like, hey, this is what's coming. They usually drop a trailer that says, hey, we updated the game and it's literally out now. They released the trailer after the update. Yeah, which is insane. I didn't hear about any of this. Did anybody know this was happening?
New worlds.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly. That's the teaser we get, right? 2 days in advance of just, like, some obscure emotes.
New gameplay.
Okay, so just looking at this, I can tell it's different. I'm trying to think of what's different. And I think it's that you're seeing, like, this frosty looking kind of, like, effect on the rocks and the foliage that I don't particularly remember. That may have been there, but if that's new, that's really good because that helps, like, more immersify, like, you know, you're on this cold ass planet, right? Even the foliage and rocks and everything is affected by the conditions of the planet, right? That's what's sticking out to me in this scene, right?
New gameplay.
This is the other thing. I know No Man's Sky has always been a very chill, space exploration focused, you know, Minecraft-ish sandbox in a way. God, I would love to see combat expanded on more. I really would. More diversity in weapons, in creatures. I mean, this is new, which I love. Before this, we only really had the horrors. I think it was, you know, the little alien looking whatever's that pop out of, you know, kind of generic. But there's not a whole lot of focused combat stuff. There's the worm things that can come out and you have to fight, but they kind of just sit there and just take a beating. They don't really do much. I would love to see more hostile creatures and more diverse weapons. You know, I really want an overhaul with some of the, like, a planet-based combat, I should say, you know, ship-based combat, you know, space combat is kind of like a separate thing, which I think could also just use more in general. But, and maybe this is just not this type of game, but, like, for me personally, I would love to land on a planet and be, like, terrified that, like, something's just gonna come out and eat me. Like, give me a separate game mode. Give me a hardcore mode where if I land on a planet and an earthworm pops out right at where I am, I just get eaten. You know, my life's over. Like Lethal Company, right? I would love more shit like that. There's just as a personal thing. There's mods for the game, and I haven't looked into mods. There might be mods that do this kind of thing. But anyway.
New technology.
Yeah, I heard you can land on water now.
We're 8 years in now, and we still just want to do really big things.
This looks sick. I don't even recognize this. Is that like a newer looking space station? Is that just a new space station? There's new space stations. That looks so badass. That's awesome. I hope the interior is different too. It would be really cool to have different interiors for different styles of space stations. It is. Let's fucking go. That's so good. That was another thing I was gonna point out is that I always wish there was more diversity with the space stations. That's actually sick. They're doing that now. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Like this flying creature, you know, what if it had a nest, right, where it's protecting its eggs, and if you get too close to it, this bird bitch motherfucker comes down and starts, you know, pecking your eyeballs out. That would be great. I'd love that.
Our next update is called Worlds Part 1.
Yeah, I love this as part 1, by the way.
I'm so proud of the team and the love they're pouring into it.
Like, okay, Sean, all right. He's not
We
done.
are completely refreshing the universe.
Yeah, part 1 of
With
500.
new technology, new flora, and
Oh, this looks so good. No, wait, is this, again, this looks new to me. Is this snow on the trees? Did they add, like, weather-affected foliage? Because you could maybe have this same tree on a different part of the, I was going to say different part of the planet, but I think planets are still, okay, are planets still, like, one biome type? Because that's another thing. Planets having multiple biome types would also be very cool. But yeah, this looks like snow on trees, which fits the planet, you know? And that's, I don't think I've really seen that before.
fauna and new gameplay.
Yeah, 2 biomes, yeah.
In No Man's Sky, what you see on screen is generated by the computer. And we're achieving a level of variety that just wasn't possible before. When we started No Man's Sky, you know, I wanted people to feel like they had stepped into the cover of a science fiction novel.
That is done very well. That shot, yeah. That's a sick shot. I don't have anything else to add to that. It's just a sick shot.
Had to create a lot of new technology.
Ah, the waves look so sick, dude. We got like some Sea of Thieves shit up in
New
here.
water technology
Rah!
can create waves and reflections, oceans. Look so different to what we had before.
Yeah, really cool to see an overhaul to the oceans. For anybody who doesn't know, it was literally just flat.
Ocean planets feel completely new.
They added shaders to
and
Minecraft.
Ships can now land on water.
I love and hate this. He says ships, he just casually throws that out there. Yeah, ships can land on water, and then it's like, oh my god, we get to see it. Whoa. Oh, this is epic. Fucking changes the scene on us. Bruh. Making me open the game so that I can go see what it looks like. God damn it, Sean.
6 months ago, we announced Light No Fire. It's this crazy, ambitious game.
And you can start to see how somebody else was mentioning this, how like the 2 games are starting to look kind of similar, you know, because as they develop the new game, stuff they learn and new technologies and features will kind of get backported and everything. And so you can see there's like a similar look now between the 2 games.
And we've been working on it for years, and we've learned so many things, and it feels like
You know what's funny?
we've been
What's really funny about this, and I don't know if anyone has ever pointed this out, there's another shot of this where it's from the player's perspective in the trailer to Light No Fire. Getting on their flying mount and taking off has the exact same movement animation as a ship in No Man's Sky. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same code, and that it might be placeholder. You know what I mean? But watch the hummingbird. It'll kind of do that float up thing and then just like instant accelerate forward.
working on it for years, and we've learned so many things, and it
there it
feels
goes.
like we're
It's identical. It's identical to ships in No Man's Sky. You know?
almost bringing this technology back from the future.
I love this. They show off like just how crazy it can get
Planets have wind
if you jack up the values.
Patterns, waves are dynamic, and they react to the weather.
Like, obviously, I think this is just a showcase to show how it's reacting with their systems. I don't think you would ever actually see this, but it looks very funny. And now, one thing, too.
My favorite thing in the
That wave should knock you down. If they now add, like, physics to the waves where it's pushing you around, that'd be even more badass.
game might just be flying through the clouds and out into space.
I do wonder what the landing on water looks like. Like, does your ship like float?
Clouds for us are a unique challenge, right? You can see them from space, you can fly through them, you know, you can land on a planet and look up at the sky.
This looks so sick, dude. Yeah.
You get these beautiful skies
Rainbows.
now with just tons of variety. Sometimes a storm hits and, you know, the waves rise, the clouds gather. You've got the atmospherics, the wind, all this technology comes together.
Those are
all
rings.
at once. And
Wait. You're right. It looked like a rainbow.
just tons of variety.
Listen, they're very colorful. Fine.
Sometimes a storm hits and, you know, the waves rise, the clouds gather. You've got the
I love this.
atmospherics.
This
the
looks so much
wind,
better.
All this technology comes together all at once, and there's nothing like it.
Yeah, super cool. You can see the
On
water
the surface of the planet, we've added these new volumetrics. And you get rolling fog,
Yeah.
volumetric.
I swear, like, look at these rocks. And I can go through some old footage from my ice planet that I'm on. I don't remember these, like, icy looking shaders wrapped around rocks and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's got to be new. And it looks great. You know what I mean? Because it really makes the cold planet, like, mesh together, right? Everything feels a lot more immersive with that. That looks awesome.
And you get rolling fog, rain, blizzards, little sparks coming up from the lava.
Also looks badass.
It changes how planets feel, you know? It just makes them feel alive.
Yeah, you can see, you can see
know,
that what I was talking about
It
before.
just makes them
With like the grass stretch kind of.
feel alive.
I do. I wish there was some more like waviness to that, but yeah, it's not the biggest deal really.
Across these new biomes, we've added new creatures for you to discover. We're really trying to push on the level of variety. It's not enough for us to just do more, you know, we want to create things that people haven't seen before.
Wait, yeah, what are these fucking things? Wait, I just realized I don't know what this is. What the hell is this? This thing is massive.
Expeditions have become a huge part of how folks play the game.
I should play while the expedition's
And
live right now. I should.
This new one is very sort of Starship Troopers inspired.
Hell
It's
yeah.
something really different.
I noticed, yeah, you're breaking off bits of the armor around like the shell. That's cool. Starship Troopers.
It takes you on a tour of some of these cool new planets that we've added. Everyone is battling together. Progress is community driven, and the rewards are super cool. Something I love is to browse the screenshots that people share with us.
Yeah, the ice
Can't
planets
wait
look great.
for people to explore this
Ooh.
universe.
Ooh, go back a couple frames there. Yeah, I wonder, it looks like the color of stars and suns affect like the atmospherics of the planet you're on. Before it was like planets kind of had their own kind of atmospheric shader, which is also very cool. Like there's some planets we landed on that were like completely black and white except for red color tones. Like this just looks even better, you know? It really does. Super cool.
We've made with fresh eyes.
Yeah, the snow on the trees. Yeah, look. That tree is like completely fucking frozen. Look at that. That's so cool.
The update is called Worlds Part 1
Yeah.
because
Why?
I guess there's much more to come.
You don't say, Sean. You don't say. Yeah. That is a 10 out of 10 update and trailer. That is, ugh. It's so good. It's so good. Let's go look at the patch notes. No Man's Sky Worlds Part 1 patch notes. Oh my fucking god. Is this like the whole, hold on. Okay. World transforms. I'm never gonna go through everything, but I'll kind of skim through. Like, yeah. Transform the universe into a richer, wilder, more varied immersive planet featuring huge leaps in water, cloud visuals, increased planetary diversity, new gameplay features, and more. Did they say they are like regenning the universe or no? Because I'm curious, what is happening to existing planets that I am currently on with like bases and stuff? Oh, you can't see my screen. Wait, what happened? This. I was looking at this creature here, which kind of looks insane. This is interesting. So you can rename your discovered shit at any time now, which I honestly, I mean, it's probably a good thing. Although there's a part of me that liked that, like, once you did it, it was like, it's set in stone, but probably overall good. Dramatic new worlds. Gravitational distortion have warped some, wait, gravitational distortions. Oh, because of the floating islands. Yeah. Now, does that mean, are you affected by that gravity too? Or is it just like, nah, it's just floating? Like, is it like RL crafting? We just got floating islands, right? The waterfalls coming off are really cool too. And now I am curious how that works, because you can completely like destroy terrain in this, right? So if I like just break away at the island, like where the waterfall is as well, does it change the waterfall? Can I block up the waterfall? I have a feeling it's more like a it might be like a set asset instead of like actual like liquid physics. There's probably some limitations there, right? Volumetric clouds, increased detail and definition. Yep. Cool, different types now, and dark rain-laden nimbus clouds. So you can actually, wait, so you can tell like when it's about to rain and shit. Cloud varieties and boosted, varying significantly from planet to planet. Just respond to local weather conditions. Very cool, yeah. Okay, I mean, that's a hard shot to see, but that looks sick. These look really sick, actually. I hope you can build on them. What, the floating islands? And then you can land on some of them. Ones with the waterfalls you can fly through. Oh, the water, they don't have collision? Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, but it's like, I understand the technical kind of like limitations with that. But it would be cool in the future to be able to like, just have like water physics like that and stuff, you know? Not that I'm asking anymore of Sean, because he's already gone way above and beyond. You know, it's just personal things like I would like to see, you know. Starship Fabricator now supports the crafting of solar class starships. I haven't even messed with this yet. The Starship Fabricator, haven't even messed with it, but that's cool. You can build the solar ships now. More detailed shadow before, after. Oh, like self-shading. Yeah, that's really good. Shadows cast by clouds too, calculated in relation to the sun position. Okay, that's pretty sick. God damn. High definition water. We saw all this. The ones with waterfalls do have a collision. Some of the others don't. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Otherworldly life. New creatures. Bizarre floral hybrids. Cool. This is a cool shot. What the heck? Wait, let me hide does the water look like raised up over here? Like, there weren't any really like real rivers in the game before. Yeah, it'd be really cool to see like actual flowing rivers and shit. Dynamic water. Yep, we saw this. Turbulent oceans. Oh, again, very small. Can I like zoom this in? Very small picture, but you can see it looks like as you're hovering over the water, you're getting like the swirls in the water, like it's actually your ship engines are affecting it. That's super cool. Liquidator combat mech. Okay, this is new. I didn't really see too much of this in the trailer. New heavy-duty mech suit. All who do their part in the Liquidator's expedition will unlock these new combat-focused components. Isn't this live now? It's not live? Oh, okay. Did they say when it's coming? They haven't said yet, as far as I know. Okay. Frozen worlds have been transformed with isolated trees. Yeah. Glittering glacial rocks. Yup. This is what I was talking about. I was like, this looks like all new effects for the Frozen worlds, man. Oh my god, look at this one. I wish these pictures were bigger. Look at this. That looks so badass. Insect armor set. Oh my god. Dude, wait, it was like Valheim, man. We're making armor out of our enemies. That's so good. What the fuck? Those look so silly. I love it. Engine enhancements. Underlying system been reworked for improved visuals, increased performance, rendering of environmental objects such as trees, rocks, grass. Been moved. The GPU-based system, POG, allowing for denser worlds. Okay, so my 4090 will be useful. Planetary flora, minerals, and curiosities have improved levels of detail. Further distance and broader ranges of angles. Terrain generation has been rewritten again, by the way, because I'm pretty sure they did this in the past, to incorporate dual marching cubes voxel meshing. I definitely have no idea what that means. Increasing loading speed, improving frame rate, and saving memory. The one thing I always notice is when transitioning between the surface of the planet and then flying up into space, my PC anyway would always hitch really bad. Going like through the atmosphere, it would like stutter and like lock up for like half a second, freeze, and then continue. I wonder if that's fixed in this. Beetle diversity, okay, different insect types and everything. Cool. Yeah, I would love for different hostile creatures to have like completely different like types of like attacks and behaviors and patterns and stuff, you know. I think most of the hostile mobs that you can find on planets just like mostly charge at you in melee very generically. Not criticizing or complaining about what we have. It's just like I would love to see all these other things as well. Dramatic storms. Exploring a planet during a blizzard or thunderstorm is more exhilarating than ever. New ambient effects, atmospheric fog. Yep. Twitch drops. Ooh, yeah, we should do it during the Twitch drop stuff for sure. Walker battles. Now framed by a detailed combat HUD indicating. Oh shit. Look at, you see the individual health pieces now. You get like a boss bar, dude. That's great. Drops are going on now. Just a few days left. Oh shit. Well, we gotta play then, don't we, huh? Chitin flight pack. A new jetpack. Oh my god, it's like fucking, you're like splooging out like bug acid. Watercolor variety. Yep, we saw this. Strange nutrients. Oh, so new stuff with food and everything. Okay. Living buildings. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the thing we saw. Wait, can you go inside these? Very rarely in sectors where the anomaly field is strongest, planetary buildings have evolved legs and transformed themselves into sentient constructs that roam across the landscape. What the fuck? Can you go inside them like while they're moving? Because that would be awesome. And I think that would be kind of like some new tech, right? Because the game has never handled being on moving objects very well. Like you can stand on a ship as it takes off, right? And you kind of just like clip through it. Like that was always very janky, right? So that would be very cool if you can actually go in these buildings while they're moving. That'd be sick. New objective, tame a living building. Yeah. New technology allows you to land right on the surface of the water. Is this like you actually have to upgrade the ship to be able to do that? Because that would be cool and immersive. Starships may also be summoned to the water for a quick escape in the middle of the ocean. Badass. Skylight base parts. Bring the view. Oh, okay. Like window, skylight, and the ceiling pieces. That's dope. That's good. Atmospheric variety. We saw all this. Super cool. Storm crystals visually enhanced. Vile insect queens. Yep. Okay. Devastating spit attacks. We saw some of that. Quality of life. Okay, let's see. Docking tractor beam at space stations and freighters is now smoother. Reloading can be interrupted to quickly cycle weapon modes. Wait, reloading can be interrupted to quickly cycle weapon modes. Okay, that's actually really cool and funny that they've added that. Usually games have that like by accident, you know, like you know, you see it in like there was like a fast reload bug in GTFO, for example, where you could switch weapon and switch back and it would cut off the animation, allowing you to finish the reload faster. I like that they've actually just added this as like a feature now. That's super fun. Yeah, the shot is sick. New gestures. Poise for action. Ponder. Is it like the map pat? Ponder. Fold your arms or burst into energetic dance. We'll definitely be getting that one. Oh, look. Oh, it shows like a superhero pose down here. Underwater bases. Cool. I like that. DLSS 3. Ha! Can't be mad at that. Vile Brood Nexus missions. Okay, cool. This is a great shot. Yeah, the atmosphere, the cloud stuff looks so good now. But like being able to fly above the clouds and shit. These updates you reading, what's the ETA? My guy, my man, this shit is out right now. It's right now. This is what Sean does. He releases the update notes after it comes out. Except the Expedition. The Expedition isn't live, but all these changes and upgrades and everything, it's all in. I love that like approach, you know. That's super great. Noxious worlds. We have toxic climates, cool. The ground underneath your feet bubbles and oozes with living slime. Insect trophies now. Hungering tendril encounters. What is this? Test your skills against the pumped up hungering tendrils. Many of their mouths crave the soft flesh of travelers. Oh, God. Will now spit acidic projectiles when fighting at range. Was this the thing I was talking about? Is this literally what I was talking about with like the worm things that pop up out of the ground and they never really did anything? They just kind of sat there. So they gave him a range attack finally. I don't know. It doesn't look quite. It kind of looks similar. I'm not sure. I can't tell from the screenshot. Progress is these challenging fights now tracked with a detailed combat HUD. We saw some of that. Is that in game? That almost looks like. See, the art style is so fucking cool, right? I think that's in game, but it looks almost like painted, right? It's almost drawn. Irradiated landscapes, twisted forest. Oh, see, this is a thing. Like we're talking about, like having multiple biomes on a planet. I would love to see like thick, dense forests. Yeah, I would love to see like actual like proper forests and stuff. That would be really, really cool to see. Yep. There's a fucking flamethrower. Dude, that actually looks badass. What? Holy shit. If you told me this flame effect was in No Man's Sky a year ago, I wouldn't have believed you. Because it doesn't even look like their style they usually do. Like you look at a lot of their like laser effects, for example, like your blaster, right? The beams are very big. The sparks that come off are very large and kind of like cartoonish, which is that's not a bad thing. This looks like so much more realistic than I thought it would have. Like it's even got like the dripping like napalm, right? That looks sick. What the fuck? Burnt world. Oh no, wait, we've had some scorched landscapes, I think, but they're fully transformed now. The wealth of new diverse fiery flora, superheated crystals, ash, dusted atmospheres, and more. Yep, like every world type got like an overhaul, which is sick. Night sky variety will change over time as night progresses. Nice. Blossoming mega flora. Yeah, these look badass, dude. God damn, there you go. 5.0. So we have individual patch notes. Sky and cloud rendering. I'll just quickly kind of read. Okay, just like more improvements, realisticness. Yeah, nighttime darkness levels now vary as night progresses. Super cool. All the new water rendering stuff. Yeah, starships can now be fitted with aquatic landing jets. So it is a component you have to install. I like that. That's cool. I like that. It's like, you know, it's more immersive that way. You know, you have to go out and get the technology and install that for your ship. DLSS 3, we saw that. Okay, underlying terrain shapes have not been reset, and existing planetary bases will not be removed. Okay, very good, nice. I won't log in and my whole base is like, you know, under a mountain now or something. We saw this, wind simulation, fog, particle systems, yep. Creatures, we have new procedurally generated arthropod-style creatures, new plant-animal hybrids, procedurally generated synthetic constructs, okay. New hostile, yep, the broodmother. Okay, oh, here it is. Expedition 14 will begin shortly and run for approximately 6 weeks. Okay, so they don't give a time frame. They just say it will begin shortly. So I would expect to see it by the end of this month or next month for sure. We got the Twitch drops going on now. Can build solar ships. We got the slanted skylight style roof parts, cool. And then just a fuckload of bug fixes and UI quality of life updates. So yeah, huge, absolutely huge. This is fucking fantastic, you know. And like I said, there's a lot of things I'd still like to see, but by no means does that take away from everything they're doing and have been doing. Obviously, you know, like this is just fantastic all across the board. Huge W's. Like I said, the greatest comeback story in gaming, I think. It is so inspiring, I think, to see just how they really turned around the entire world's opinions and viewpoints on No Man's Sky from the awful initial release, and they just keep delivering. I mean, they have gone, I think somebody else said this, they've gone beyond redemption at this point, and I think that is exactly true. They could stop updating the game now. They could have stopped updating the game even a while ago, and we would have said, Godspeed, Sean, thank you for your service. You know, the fact that they stick with it still, I think this really sets an example for other game devs. It's huge. It's huge. There's no other way to put it. So I think we'll call it there. That's a good place to end the video. We'll upload that as like a fun little Like, hey, I'm a commentary channel now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. don't include that. Fucking cringe, okay?